and good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wayne and Mike's Coffee Morning. This is episode 10. We've been doing this project for 10 weeks now, and we're extremely excited to be at this pivotal point within the Coffee Morning. As you can see, there's no Wayne. I've given him the day off. What I thought we'd do for this special 10th episode is to take a look back at a couple of the bits that weren't able to make the first cut of their episodes and show them today. So please sit back and enjoy 15 minutes of the stuff you didn't see. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and share the channel, and we hope to see you next week as normal. I should have an haircut by now. Oh, that's the phone. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
And I always remember when I first started working with you, the time that you spent explaining to me how to ask for lighting in a theatre.
Really?
And it wasn't just a case of, right, this is the lighting you need, David. You gave me, over the course of like 3 or 4 shows, a real sort of insight into how you need to ask for lighting. And I always remember you saying, you need to learn the colors. You need to learn the names of the colors, Congo blue, deep red, and you need to learn the colors for the filters. Because if you go to a theater, and I always remember you saying this, whenever you start to ask for the lighting, for some reason, whoever's the in-house crew, they get off on it. And you said they get off on being asked the lighting the right way, and they'll take you seriously. And even to this day now, when I go in and to a theatre, I'm still using that knowledge today. It may have expanded, but that sort of core knowledge of how to speak to in-house crew and immediately get their respect is something that I'll always take away from those initial experiences.
So when you walked into a theatre and you just went in and went, I want Congo blue and I want a soft pink gel, they've gone, oh, he knows what.
Lighting states, specials.
You probably, even though at the time you didn't know what you was talking about because you just heard it from Wayne, but they seem to.
Yeah, well, over the course of a tour, you really did get, like everybody's talked about the ASRA, you really did get insights on a level that wasn't available anywhere else. It really was like an unbelievable experience to be part of and to be able to look behind that curtain. I remember my dad was a huge Wayne fan as well, my dad passed away last year, but I remember my dad being sat in the stalls in Wellingborough Theatre when Wayne was there and we were preparing to do a show there. But because he was my dad, he was there earlier when we were taking the show. And my dad was just literally blown away with the amount of knowledge Wayne was constantly bombarding me with. And he said to me, I hope you're listening because what's going on right now is priceless. And he wasn't lying. It really was priceless.
Great,
David.
So
it was. I remember being on the flight home, and the what's that what they call the flight attendant came past and was going to him like, "Do you want some sweets? Do you want some sweets?" Like I'm thinking that like he was, and he went, "Oh yes, please." And so off she went, and I went patronising cow. She thinks that you. And he went, "Oh no," he went, "Sweets are sweets." And then he said, and then the other scam he had was to get a steak. Can I tell them this was about
for a million times.
Don't tell them that you've got like a wheat intolerance. Wait till you're on the flight, and then you say, I put in a request for a wheat intolerance meal, and then they'll go like, "Oh, we didn't get the request, and we haven't got any of those meals, so we'll have to give you something from first class." And then you go, "Oh, fair enough, I'll have a steak." And then they bring you the first class meal with a steak and that.
They're getting a bit what's it with it now because being online, and I'll try to say this to Wayne, being online, when you book the ticket, you have to, before you can go any further, put in what meal you want.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a default field, and you can't like go, I'm gonna miss that out. If you don't put it in, you don't fly, sort of.
Yeah. So that was, the first thing was going out. He did that. Give me the wink. Watch me work this. Like the Sting. Do 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 do. He must be sitting there in the Sam Shovel outfit. Watch me work the crowd. You know, here we go with a bit of larceny. The old meal switcheroo. Do, 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 do. So the girl comes over like. And are you all right? Sort of instantly starts to act slightly more I can't. You got my request for the wheat-free meal, and she's like, "No, we didn't. Oh no, what? We'll have to bring you something from first class. Oh, maybe I'll try a steak, medium rare, with some fries on the side, maybe a peppercorn sauce, and then if you can spare it, just don't you worry, I'll get you a steak." And he was like, "Thank you." And she went, "I'm going to put forward a request for your return flight. Don't you worry, your wheat-free meal will be there." That's what I'm doing. There's no need. It's no. I'm going to make sure you get your wheat-free meal. Don't you worry, darling. Off she went, and he just went bollocks. Rumbled.
He does.
But at least I'm getting one steak out of this. That's the way we
Yeah, no need.
Do you want some sweets? And he's like, "Oh, mate, sweets, yes, please." And off she goes. And he's looked at me like, "Sweets are sweets. I wonder what she's going to bring back. Toblerones or something." Comes back with this big tray of jelly beans. "Oh, we'll have some of this. Those expensive, classy ones as well. That they give, there's, the popcorn jelly beans." And he's like, "Oh, get in, have some of this." Goes to open it, and it goes bang, and it goes. They all go like, not one jelly bean stays in the tray. And he's like, "Oh, for fuck!" Like properly, like shit. I was looking forward to them for the way home. Jesus! And then it actually comes back. "Oh, you had an accident. Oh, I'm ever so clumsy. Look what I've done. Is there another one going? Oh, that was my last one." And off she went.
Brilliant. So we go back to saying goodbye now.
Yeah, but busted on the steak scam.
Yeah, busted on the steaks. He can't do it anymore. I tried to tell him that I can't. He goes, "Don't do it. Don't put anything." I go, "I can't. I've got to put something." So then we tried that. Well, just put in an ordinary meal, and I'll say I'm wheat tolerant, and they buggered it up.
It backfired on me. I was flying a couple of months later, and I thought, "I'll give this a go." So she comes around. I'm like, "Oh, I've got this intolerance. I don't know. I didn't fit in the thing right. I can't eat this lasagna or this chicken and rice and all that." She goes, "Oh, don't you worry, darling. We've got a spare wheat-free meal. Someone's not shown up." I'm like, "What?" And she comes up with like this tray with like what looks like, sort of grey mush, some lentils and all that. And I'm like, "Oh, wow, that's lovely. Thank you." Right. Then come breakfast time, everyone else is getting their omelettes and their bloody fried eggs. "Oh, here we go. This will do some proper porridge." "No, I'm not forgotten about you. Here's your porridge." This is horrible.
He's been sitting in the hold for
slain by my own petard.
Yeah, so you've done your own bit of charity work in the past, haven't you?
Yeah, bits, yeah.
And I heard from someone that, about 30 years ago, I don't know how you won it, it's not important, but you donated your prize.
Yeah, portable TV.
Wow. And you got a letter back from the person that it was donated to. Have you got the letter? Can you read it?
Oh, got it, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Can I read it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. I've read it, thank you.
Oh, well done.
I'll read it out.
Feel allowed.
I'll read it out, try anyway.
Okay.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep, absolutely fine.
It's from a Betty Johnson.
Right.
In Rochdale.
Rochdale.
She says, "Dear Mr. Dobson, my name is Mrs. Johnson, and since my husband Jack died some 6 years ago, I have lived in the elderly person's home. It is very nice here, and they look after me extremely well. My friend Edith in the next room has been rather unkind to me recently.
Oh,
Her son bought her a nice little TV set,
right.
which must be a great comfort to her. She has great enjoyment out of passing the lonely hours away watching it. I can't afford a TV set, and although I've never mentioned it to her on many occasions, she has never ever asked me in to watch any of the programs.
Oh, that's not nice.
What a wonderful surprise it was when I discovered that you had so kindly sent me a little portable TV of my own.
That's lovely.
I can't tell you how grateful I am and how much less lonely I feel without my Jack.
Oh, bless her.
Once again, thank you so much for your kind and generous gift. Yours sincerely, Betty Johnson Rossdale.
That's lovely. That is lovely.
Nice. P.S. My friend Edith's TV broke down a few weeks ago, and she asked if she could come in my room and watch some of her favourite programs.
Mm.
I told her to fuck off.